Okay, welcome back. It's been about 9 minutes since I turned the machine off. We've got a nice boil going on in the water. Um, what you do on this here is you'll take this hot water and you'll just pour it right inside the bag, like this. And then you'll take your spoon and just sort of stir it around a little bit. It'll rehydrate all the stuff that's in there. Now once you get that in there, then you just reclose this and seal this bag back up, and you just let it set, because you just want to let it set and soften up the rice and whatever else is in there. In the process, you could still take the hot coals off of, just lay your lid back on. Then you could take this here and you can pop this top just enough to let the steam out, and then you can just let this sit and cook also. And it'll probably take about another 5, 6, 7 minutes or so for those to get warmed up. They're already pre-cooked, so really all you have to do is just warm them through. And there you have a fairly inexpensive. I don't think you probably got $2 in the whole meal. Maybe $2, maybe $2.50. And then that gives a very good meal. Believe me, this here is very filling. Along with the green beans, it's a good product that will really give them a good. And a lot of guys, they can take a can of beanie weenies or a can of Viennese sausages or a thing of ham, or maybe some Spam or something like that. And if they're extremely hungry, they could add a meat product to that, and along with some crackers, because I tend to keep crackers because they're all sealed up in their own little bags, and it seems like they last longer for them and keeps the bugs out of them. They're pretty much sealed up. So if you maybe want to help me with any of this, you can go out and purchase this kind of stuff. I'll be more than happy to take that off of you. You can see me at church, or you can call me directly, or ship it to me, or whatever you feel that you need to do. We can always take those. Other products that we offer, that I try to make sure the guys are okay, because we are coming into winter. It's now December. So coming into winter, I'd try to make sure that they have a tent, a good warm sleeping bag, a small pillow, something that that I can, that's durable. The only bad stuff about that kind of things there is, down here in Florida, we tend to have a lot of mold and mildew problems. So as they really don't last very long. So you pretty much have to replace their tents about every year. So if they can even get them to last that long. We tend to have problems with the law enforcement here. They'll go in and raid their camps like 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, and literally go in and take knives and stuff and literally just cut their tents apart, and shred them. And then they won't even let them take anything with them. They can take their bicycle, and that's about it. And they can just, all right, take walking, and they make them literally just walk away, which is it's unkind. I understand about ordinances and things like that, but you know what? As human beings and as people, we may want to consider being a little bit more lenient on these little frivolous laws that we pass every day, and not even consider what the impact is. If you feel in the need in your heart to call or to call your local or county governments and try to have some of those changed, please do so, because you never know. You may be the next one out there. I've seen a lot of good people. I've seen a lot of people, you'd be surprised who they really are. Yes, there is some that's out there because of drug and alcohol, and those can be cleaned up. Believe me, I've seen it happen, and God bless them. I've witnessed that miracle. There's what I've been noticing lately is a lot of families. God's put it on my heart for about 2 years now to try to look out for the families, and even if you could offer maybe a week's worth of groceries to give them that extra gas money to get back and forth to work, or help them with a month's mortgage payment, to help them keep in their home. This is what I've done, and it's very, very, very expensive when you do that, but it's a whole lot easier and a whole lot cheaper to keep them in their home and to help them get through their tough time than it is to fall and let them fall, because then I have to come up with 3 months rent or 3 months mortgage payment, to be able to get them back in a home somewhere, all their deposits all over again, pay their electric bill. There is other people out there. I try to use all the resources that I know of when I do that. Um, so there's Red Cross, other places out there that do offer financial assistance, which I try to push them towards that, because I only fund this by the work that I do and the work that I receive. It's all pretty much my own. I have had some blessings with a few people that have actually helped me in the past, and God bless them, and may He give them blessings and make their life just boil inside out. I love them. I praise them every day. Um, do what you can to have compassion. Learn compassion. Compassion is something that when you learn what compassion is and agape love is, you truly understand what God's love is. And then you understand what Jesus had to go through in His walk on this earth. And that's, I think, is a lot of it is we're supposed to learn to walk like Him, walk hand in hand beside Him every day. And this is part of it. And don't degrade somebody just because of their situation. You never know what took them down. I had a blessing just this week where one of my homeless guys, he come to find out he was a doctor. Um, he had just lost everything. He had a lot of things happen to him, and just all at once, his wife divorced and left him. We went and helped him work his situation back. First of all, most of all, I got God back in his heart, and I watched the man change. And then he started cleaning himself up and taking care of himself, going to church. He sat right next to the people in church. They didn't even know. They had no clue who he was. He eventually went. We got him a bus ticket back to his home once he got set up, and he actually wrote me a letter. I actually received a letter just the other day in the mail, and he was thanking me for my work, thanking for me what I've done for him. And it's just amazing to watch this, how just you never know who you can change, never know what you can do. Along that, he sent me a small gift of $100, which isn't a lot, but it's something from his heart. There was a lot that was invested in him in time and money, but you know what? That's God's money, and it saved a soul. It saved a family. He got back with his wife. He's remarried to his wife. He's got his 2 kids back, and his life is back on track. He actually went back to work as a doctor again. So God bless him. I won't ever speak of any of their names because I try to keep their personal privacy. They're personal. I don't talk too much about any of them. But I've had girls, boys, young girls, kids. I mean, as small as 11 and 10, even babies out there, with the families. It's heartbreaking to see a family out there. It's heartbreaking to see a girl or a young girl out there that you don't understand the fright and the fear that's inside them, along top of all the other stuff they have to deal with. The dehydration, the cold, the temperatures, the extreme heat down here. So it's a lot they have to go through. So just be gentle as you walk through the day. Remember to take your time. Be receptive to the world that's around you, and let God talk to you, and He will guide you to the ones that He wants you to help. If you look throughout the land nowadays on the news, all over this country, there's millions of houses that's been repossessed, that's sitting vacant. But yet I have to house a home. I have to house a family under a tree in a tent. when there's probably 2 dozen houses within walking distance of where they're at that are vacant, that are not being used, that are sitting there rotting down. This is such a shame. It's such a pitiful shame. I just wish I was rich to where I could buy them all a house and help them out, but I can't. Um, I just hope this country learns to have um, compassion. That's all I can. That's all I can ask from them. Uh, well, I think my dinner's ready, or my lunch. God bless you guys. If there's anything else I can do for you, feel free to give me a call. If it's someone that I've actually helped in the past, hey, please call me. Let me know. That touches my soul. That touches my soul. Uh, those are the blessings that the Lord gives to me, is to allow me to watch them and to hear back from them and to make sure that they're still okay. And that's pretty good. But I'm just a one-man guy. I do all I can with what I have, and I expect God will expect everyone to do the same. If I could have just one other person start up and actually do half of what I've tried to do, they'll see many, many, many blessings in their life, and believe me, it will come back 10,000 fold for you. So don't never think you're just wasting your time. God bless you and have a good day.